The fences were starting to fall down. It created a potential health and safety risk for the public and for the animals themselves.
2 malnourished wildcats were rescued from a woman who couldn't care for them anymore. Action News Jack's Alicia Terracon spoke with the sanctuary today about the dangers of bringing home exotic animals.
No matter what, all animals, anything with teeth has a capability to bite, so anything could be dangerous. But in some instances, it could be more dangerous if you're not properly trained.
Like if he's in the house and he needs to go to the bathroom, he'll go to the door.
If he's in the what?
If he's in the house.
He goes into your house?
Yeah, and if he's in the house and needs to go to the bathroom, then he won't use the bathroom in the house.
Yet one family show no fear when it comes to their pet tigers. They play and swim with them, and even allow their children to ride on their backs.
Last year we received over 15,000 calls about exotic animals, which is more than one every hour. And although these numbers are small compared to some of the more common pets, we are concerned that these animals could be suffering or their needs aren't being met.
No one talks about how easy it is to buy a wild animal online, and this encourages more people to buy them without understanding the correct requirements that are needed, or the correct habitats, correct food, and so on.
Here are some more things to consider about owning an exotic animal. First, you need a license that's issued by FWC, the Georgia Department of Natural Resources as well. Meantime, the Caddyshack director also says you should know how big the animal is going to get. That's pretty important, right? Also understand their dietary needs and be committed to care for them for about 20 years.
Talk about the exotic pet trade. An exotic pet is any wild animal kept for human companionship and pleasure, and that's all it is. Now, if you love wild animals, you should not keep them as pets, and here's why. Because of social media glamorizing owning wild and exotic pets, most don't care to understand is how they get to this point. These animals are ripped from the wild, most of their populations are already threatened and vulnerable, and then they're transported all around the world. Most of the animals die during this phase, but the ones that don't are then put into breeding situations and in your home. Keeping these animals is a huge health and safety risk, and no matter how much you are convinced that you're giving this animal the best life that you can, you will never meet its husbandry requirements in a home. They all are convinced that they're rescuing them, but in reality, they're just creating a demand and killing all of their wild populations.
Social media has now got a massive impact on people's lives, and because of this, it's now becoming a trend for people to keep wild animals as pets. This is because people look up to their celebrities or influencers, even if not everything they do is okay. People think it's really cool to have a pet tiger or other wild animals in their homes. It's not. It's illegal, and the pet will suffer the consequences.